The Bucks blew out the Raptors in Game 2 of this series. Pascal Siakam fouled out. Kyle Lowry had 4 fouls by like the second quarter, or like by the end of the second quarter. This game was bad. What's up, YouTube? It is Saiko here, and today we are here with another NBA recap video. And today's video, obviously, we're going to be tackling Game 2 of the Bucks and Raptors series. So if you guys are new to the channel, obviously consider looking at the content I have to offer you and hit the subscribe button if you guys are interested in content. Also hit the notification bell, because obviously that shows that you're able to watch these videos like right on time as they drop. It is currently 1 a.m. in the morning, almost 2 a.m. in the morning. That's why I'm like really quiet. But if you guys are excited for today's video, hit the like button in the face. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's just get on with this. So pretty much this game, I don't even think that the Raptors were able to even get a lead on the Bucks, because the entire time as I was watching it just felt like the Bucks had the lead the whole time, and their biggest lead was like 25, like over 25 points, I think. If I actually check it, yeah, the Raptors never had a lead. Their biggest, and Milwaukee's biggest lead was if you guys, I don't think you guys can wait, hold on, can you guys see that? Was 28. Giannis had 30, Kawhi had 31, but honestly, Kyle Lowry played, I mean, he had 15 points, but he played pretty badly. He was minus 19. Everyone on the Raptors was pretty much in negative digits. Norman Powell was actually the savior of the game, which is really surprising to say, because I feel like Norman Powell hasn't really contributed anything. And I know that Reggie Miller, Chris Webber, and crap, what's his name? But Reggie Miller and Chris Webber were literally just questioning, like, for the next game, do you start Danny Green, or do you start Norman Powell? Because Norman Powell has he was probably, aside from Kawhi, the best player on the on the team in this game. Milwaukee just came out like they caught fire. They had so many threes in the just to start off the game. Like, Mirotic was hitting threes, Ilyasova was hitting threes, Giannis actually hit a three like in the third or fourth quarter. He was actually he was 1 of 4 from 4. And Brook Lopez, like, I thought he didn't have a stellar game like he did last game. He only had 6 points, 4 boards, and 3 assists. He was 1 for 7. He tried so many threes. All 4 of his threes missed. I remember he was just taking long distance threes, and I was like, none of those are gonna land. And I'm pretty sure most of them just hit the backboard, which is, I mean, not everyone's gonna be able to repeat the same success that they did in the previous game, especially if they're not really known to like score like that. Pascal Siakam fouled out in like the beginning of the fourth quarter, which really surprised me, because he just, I mean, I don't know, the fact that like Giannis and him were matched up, it was just like, I felt like it was bound to happen that he was gonna foul out. Ilyasova had even the bench contributed. Eric Bledsoe actually like the last 3 during like the last 3 minutes of the game, he got hit by Serge Ibaka going for a layup, and then he pretty much sat out the rest of the game. But at that point, it didn't even matter, because it was garbage time. The Raptors just got blown out in this game. There's really nothing else to say here. Bledsoe, Middleton played pretty well. He was 5 of 8. Brook Lopez got Mirotic shot 50%, and he iced. I mean, he shot pretty bad from 3, only 28%, but he still made those threes. George Hill, where the hell was this George Hill last year in the finals with LeBron? Because I mean, I feel like LeBron could have used this George Hill rather than the George Hill that he got last year. Also, Malcolm Brogdon literally does not look like he's missed a single minute of basketball, because he he caught fire with the amount of threes that he was hitting. Like, oh no, wait, hold on. Yeah, he was 3 of 6. Like, he was shot 50%. Pat Connaughton took a long range 3 in the beginning of the fourth quarter, I think, and that was just, I saw that and I was like, that is not a good shot right there, buddy. But yeah, this game was just a complete blowout. I'm really surprised that the Raptors did this bad. I really do feel like Kawhi is burnt out, even though he did shoot 55% and he did make all of his free throws. I just feel like he just hasn't, like, I don't know, he needs more help. And that's, I mean, the possibility of, I thought that he was probably going to stay just because of how like the fact that they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. But if they lose this series, I could actually see him departing from the Raptors. It's just, yeah, Fred VanVleet still played like absolute garbage. He had 5 points and 2 assists. He did have 2 blocks though. I didn't know that. He was also 2 for 5, so he shot 40%. But he just didn't really contribute a lot. Like I just feel like a lot of guys didn't contribute a lot. Ibaka was 8 and 10. Marc Gasol has been really bad. Like in terms of offensively, he just has not been good in this series. I know it's only been 2 games and they're going back to Toronto, but if Toronto does not get blown out in the next game, originally I took Toronto in 7, but right now it's honestly looking like Bucks in 6 for me, just because I do think that the Raptors can take 2 games, but I think that's pretty much it. Like I don't think they're gonna get much else, honestly. They played Jeremy Lin, but he only played in garbage time. Also, Jody Meeks came out of fucking nowhere and he like landed a 3 somehow. I was super confused why the hell he was in the game. Yeah, he shot 1 of 2 from 3. He was 50% from 3. He also played 8 minutes. He was out there with Norman Powell half the time. Also, I remember the cameras panned in on Kawhi Leonard at the end of the first when he was sitting on the bench, and I was just like, why the hell is he on the bench? I know that like he shouldn't play all 12 minutes, but like they need him, especially with the lead that the Bucks had at that point. It was just bad. Like I don't even know what to say, honestly. This game was a blowout. Kyle Lowry did not have a monster game like he did last time. Pascal Siakam has just been nowhere to be found, if you ask me. Also, the Bucks killed the Raptors on the boards, and by boards I mean offensive and defensive. Like they were just like everyone was grabbing offensive rebounds, and it was just like box out properly. And even when guys like Pascal Siakam did got their own offensive rebounds, it was just like they could not shoot to save their lives. Like I was just watching every shot just miss. Even the shots that I thought were gonna make it didn't make it. In the third quarter, I thought that they were going to be able to come back and win this game, because I feel like game 2 was really important, so that way they can bring that win into home court. But they blew this one pretty badly. Yeah, the biggest lead was like 20 something, and then they shrunk the lead down to like 10 by the fourth quarter, at least like by the start of the fourth quarter. But I just don't even really think that mattered at that point, because Milwaukee just came out guns blazing. The fact that they let Giannis hit 3s, which I mean, you want him to take that shot, because he's only like a career 20% shooter from 3. He's not a good shooter from 3 is all I'm trying to say. But yeah, they had just a bunch of contributions from the bench. Pretty much everyone who played major minutes, with the exception of like Pat Connaughton. Well, he only played like 12 minutes. Scored in double digits. I actually really like the lineup of, I think it was Malcolm Brogdon, George Hill, Nikola Mirotic, Chris Middleton, and then Brook Lopez, I think was the lineup. Also, Chris Middleton had 5 fouls. Yeah, he had 5 fouls, and he was sitting, and I'm like, if he sits, the Raptors have a chance, but at that point, it was just kind of too late, because it was like 6 minutes left, and I was like, there's no way that the Raptors are going to come back from this. And well, they didn't. They kind of disappointed me in this game, especially since they never took a lead like ever in this game. They had a chance, or they had a few chances where they cut it to 10, but it was just not good. Kyle Lowry already, like, he had 4 fouls by like the second quarter, or like second or third quarter, like beginning of the third quarter, late second quarter, beginning of the third quarter, and I was just like, I don't think that this is not gonna work. This is not working at all. And Kawhi looks gassed. I feel like he's like super gassed, just because, like, I mean, yeah, he shot 55%, but him being the guy that's taking all of these shots is just like, does Kawhi really want to stay in a place like this where he's going to be the one getting all the shots? He's basically the LeBron of this team right now, and it's not looking too good for him. Marc Gasol just hasn't, like, well, I mean, Brook Lopez didn't shoot well. I don't even know if that was because of him, but he didn't shoot that well. But also, Brook Lopez didn't go wild with his like fucking athleticism, like athletic fucking layups and shit, which, oh god, thank god he didn't do that, because I was like, where the hell did this come from? Because I don't know where the hell that came from game 1, but he didn't do any of that. Oh wait, he was the only like him and Bledsoe were the only. Bledsoe actually did not play a good game, or he did not play a good offensive game. He had 5 boards and 7 assists, which is good, but he was only 3 of 10. And they were saying on the broadcast that he should take the mid-range instead of the 3, and they were like, yeah, you shoot 60% from 2. Why the hell are you not taking 2s? And I was just like, that's a very good question. But he did get like injured, like he got hit after attempting to lay up the ball, but by Serge Ibaka. Like I think like Serge's arm just like swung at him as he was coming down, like as Serge was coming down, like his arm just like swung, and I was just like, oh, that does not look good. But yeah, that is it for this video. Honestly, I don't really have anything else to say other than the Raptors had the chance to take this game, because I didn't think that Brook Lopez was gonna have a monster game like he did the first time, which I was right on, but they just couldn't get their shots off. Anyways, guys, what did you guys think of this game? Did you like it? Did you hate it? I mean, if you're a Milwaukee fan, you obviously liked it. If you're a Raptors fan, you obviously hated it. If you're a Kawhi hater, or if you're like a San Antonio fan, you probably like this game because Kawhi's probably just gonna leave anyways. I don't know, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe for more content. My name is Saiko, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have yourselves a good day like always, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.